that's where I started. So a few years ago, Carlos Morales, our Director of International Sales, and Ken Mitchell, our Corporate Controller, attended a WTC event, and Carlos came back and he was really excited. And he said to me, "We need to join this group." And I said, "Well, what is this group? I never heard of it." So we started talking about some of the services that WTC provides. And it took me back to a comment from that senior statesman I think Gary was referring to, who told me a long time ago, don't just work hard, work smart. And I looked at the services that were provided from this wonderful group and I said, this is an opportunity for us to work smart in our international business. We have a relatively small group of people who help us in our international business and work in that department, so we needed some help. So, how did the World Trade Center of Greater Philadelphia help us work smart? They gave us guidance in our China strategy and put together a market research report that, quite honestly, when I saw it, it kind of blew me away. It was 60 pages, very in-depth. They give us guidance as well when they integrated us into the China Operations Club and the mentoring program. And what we were able to get from that was insight from really experienced exporters and trade professionals, and even some legal advice and some of the pitfalls in doing business overseas. We've accessed some of the World Trade Center facilities around the world. For example, when we attended a trade show in Dubai, we used that facility. They've also provided translation services for us and in-country assistance in places like Mexico, China, and Taiwan. They've provided company background checks. Sometimes you're not really sure about companies that you may or may not want to deal with, so they've helped us with that. They've done distributor searches for us in Australia, India, Poland, Russia, Philippines, and Thailand. And in fact, Carlos, who we've talked so much about tonight, is actually in Bangkok right now, and he sends his regards. He really wanted to be here, but he's in Bangkok closing business that was a result of an opportunity that was created from his relationship with Ron and the rest of the great folks at WTC. So in short, what the World Trade Center helps us do is keep on top of the ever-changing global business climate. And they've helped us succeed in our international business. So since Carlos couldn't be here tonight, I thought I would share a little bit of story to give you a little bit of perspective about what he feels, since he's the one that really deals with this organization more than anyone. Carlos Morales, believe it or not, is Japanese. And that's a whole other story. Carlos has a very thick Japanese accent, and he has a wonderful, lovely wife named Taka. So Carlos and I are traveling one day, and he's on the phone, and I really wasn't paying attention to what he was talking about. But right before he hangs up the phone, he says, "Thank you, I love you." So I said to him, "How's Taka doing?" He says, "Oh no, that wasn't Taka, that was Ron from WTC."